إن عذاب ربك لواقع ما له من.
So what do you think this is? It's a song from the Middle East, it sounds like. Have you ever heard it before? I have not. I have a feeling that I have, but I don't know. What religion do you think is related to Islam of some sort? Have you ever had any what do you think of it? What do you think of it? Very soothed. Made you feel really soothed.
يوم تمور السماء مورا.
You don't have 6 dollars? Because I don't have change. I think I've heard it before. It's like the prayer.
So what you just listened to, this was the on. And have you ever heard it?
No, but I do have a lot of friends.
So what is this?
It sounded powerful. I like it.
Did it make you feel peaceful? Have you ever heard it? I like the music. Like it when I go like after work. Like it just music. So how does it make you feel? Relax.
وتسير الجبال سيرا فويل يومئذ للمكذبين الذين هم في خوض يلعبون يوم يدعون إلى نار.
It's vaguely like a call to prayer from a mosque. It could also be Israeli. So I would guess it's something from the Middle Eastern area.
Have you ever heard it?
I've spent some time in the Middle East, so I know what a call to prayer sounds like from a mosque. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was? Yeah.
So what religion would you expect it to be?
I would expect it to be Islam.
So can I tell you what it is? It's the Quran, the Muslim holy book. And so how did it make you feel?
My wife and I have spent a lot of time in Turkey. We always found call to prayer something that was very peaceful. We would sit out, we had an apartment over there when I was teaching in Turkey. We would sit out on the balcony and just listen to it. It was beautiful.
So it makes you feel peaceful?
It did, yeah.
So what do you think of the Quran?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of difference between any of the three major religions. They all worship the same God, the God of Abraham and Isaac. The Jews don't believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Islam doesn't teach that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, but it does teach that he was a great prophet. So all three have common roots. They worship the God of Abraham and Isaac. I don't see any major differences between tribal differences in belief. From what I know of Islam, it's a very peaceful religion. All the Muslims I have ever met have been very peaceful, kind people. In fact, the first time we were in the Islamic country, for the first day or so, we were sort of cautious because everybody was being so nice, and we had this feeling, okay, so what do they want? And then after a couple of days, we were just extremely embarrassed because we realized they don't want anything, they just want to be nice. And we just love Turkey in particular. We spent a lot of time there. We just love it. We were there last year. I taught over there 20 years ago for a while. So we still have a lot of friendships. We have one of my students now lives in Washington DC. We refer to her as our Turkish girl. So we've always. I think you could take any religion as a metropolitan Oklahoma City bombers are right for Christians. Does that make any sense? They're not really part of the religion. They're just using the religion for their own life purposes. And I think Islam basically is.
You were listening. What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, it had a unique sound to it, especially for the first time hearing it in my life. I find it kind of peaceful, something you listen to when you're alone, you want to reach yourself, your inner soul, if you will. But I don't mind, I think I'd listen to it, I think I'd download the whole album if I could. Well, yeah, mainly because I have experience due to a man named Hassan Sultan. I was one of his students, and he's a great scholar. So therefore, I know that this book that I was reading is called the Quran.